with virtues in her every moment. And I speak this from experience. I have seen her in person, I have been with her, and I know what love is. Her life was the essence of three qualities. When I think of her, I remember these three qualities. And I'm sure those who have known her, those who have been with her, can very much relate to this. Her life's essence was love, peace, and stability. Very high qualities. Her each moment, whoever she met, was filled with her love. And love that is not made up, but a love that was from the soul, a love that was from the heart, a love that was so natural, godly love. She led a Rajayogi life for more than 50 years. She was the first one in their family who saw Brahma Baba, who saw Mama, and who brought the entire family, including Chandru to Baba. I am thinking about her since last so many days, and the memories just fill the soul with so much inspiration. I think she has given a new life to all of us. Chandru I invite Chandru to glorify more about her virtues and inspire all of us with this very high, great Rajyogi life. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Please join me. Om Shanti. Death is inevitable. Whoever taken birth have to leave body one day. It's a universal truth, eternal. Soul goes on, but body perishes and takes another one. That's the simple truth. No matter what philosophy or what religion, what faith you belong to, but the ultimate truth is the life goes on, cycle goes on, one birth to the another birth, one costume to another costume, and one relationship to another relationship. Different parents, different siblings, different place, home, country, It's all up to individual, the karmic account. And so when your mother leaves, then I tell you same thing. And when my mother leaves, then you tell me the same thing. Soul is immortal, body has to go, and all that. But when we personally go through that, it's entirely different feeling. My bond with Muktaben mostly throughout my life is spiritual life, because ever since I became aware of my life, I knew her as spiritual mother, because I was 12 and a half or 13 years we came to Baba. We came to Brahma Kumaris, understood the immortality of soul and relationship with Supreme Soul. And so based on that, before become aware of anything in the world or a worldly relationship, I grew up with that understanding that everybody is soul and we are children of one God, whether they are my siblings, my brothers and sisters, they are souls, and whoever we meet, they are souls. And so the development of relationship based with whether they are my physical family or my spiritual family, only relationship, how to be and how to maintain, that's on spiritual basis and principles and virtues. So I do not know how to relate to lokic way, we call physical way. The bond that we had, or every year when I meet her, is like any other mother comes to the center. It was the same feeling as, so my lokic sister would tell me, oh, you have so many mothers and so many brothers, and so you don't love our mother very specially. I said, well, that's not it is, but that eternal bond, the spiritual bond. So I was thinking since last whole week, and before that, that the relationship became, and the feeling was not sorrow, but not it's just a spiritual sadness, that the loss, somebody who taught you, somebody who guided you, somebody who inspired you to this elevated life. And so that kind of loss, like when we lost Dadi Prakashmani, who was our ideal and mentor for all of us, most of us, that kind of feeling. So I wanted to feel that. I wanted to go through the feeling of losing somebody who is so much important part of your life, major part of your life. So I didn't want it to feel shy about it. In Brahma Kumari's practice, in a Rajayogi practice, that we have that aim, Baba's murli every day tells us to become detached and become loving and do not have attachment with any bodily being. And so that practice, and when you feel sad, then you think you are lacking the practice. So am I failing myself as a being long-term yogi or what? So I had to justify myself at the same time that how I relate and how I supposed to feel. So after a couple of days, I struggle and then I allow myself to feel the loss, the process. This is not going to last forever because we lose many people close to us in our lives. So the feeling that losing the mother is spiritual mother in that sense for my relationship goes, that is not going to go for rest of my life, but the time right now, the present time, that is very, very new memory that we not think of how my childhood was or how her different stories and different her lifestyle and everything. We don't think of what my mother must be doing or eating or sitting. We don't think every day like that. But time like this, then we think that way. This she was like this and she was doing that way, she was relating that way, her nature, her sanskaras were like this. So that process, that memory that I wanted to feel and not justify myself as a yogi, that's not good thing to do. No, it is that precious moment in your life as a being, as a human being, as a soul, as a daughter that wanted to feel, or it happening, not that you create the feeling, but it is happening naturally, to not shy away or not become hard judge of yourself, that it is not a good yogi sign, because we feel for the whole world. We feel for unhappy people. We feel for poor people. We feel for sick people. We try to create a happy world, peaceful golden age world. And so if we feel for whole world, then why not somebody who is very, very close to you? Very close. When you took birth, that's the one you first relating to. And so that's close relationship. And somebody who brought you to elevated life, Brahma Kumari's life, so becomes very important for personal way. And so remembering that and feeling this kind of so precious moment, important moment in your life, that to go through this kind of changes. And when 50 years ago or more than that, when we met Baba, that time was also time like this, but in innocent way, because that's the time we lost our physical father, and that's how we came to Baba, Brahma Baba, and accepted right away as my father in that way. And so it became very important that, because I was very young then, only sorrow, because what is death, what is life, what is soul, I have no knowledge, but the question started to stir up in my mind in that young age, and nobody could answer that questions. And so when I started to ask, people say, you're too young to know about all these things. But when, and then another sorrow I had in my heart is that I'm not going to see my father ever again. And so that missing part in a young age was very much uh, giving me unhappiness. And so when I came to Baba, the first thing they taught is about a soul. Soul never dies, body dies. So it made sense right away. and how soul takes birth and a rebirth, your karmic account and your relationship with different bodily beings. And so all that made very much sense. But the biggest comfort that I got it from the knowledge was that every 5,000 years, every 5,000 years cycle repeats and you meet the same people again. See, most of people have a problem with this point, but I was delighted to know that I was going to meet my father again. See, and that changed my mood, my sadness, my unhappiness that I am going to see. And so, which points of knowledge touch you and makes you transform your life, change your life internally? Is each, Baba says, each point of knowledge very precious, worth millions. And sometimes you don't realize just one point that we meeting again, we not separating. It is maybe period is little bit long, but we meeting again. That's human life is all about, meet and separate, meet and separate. And so this is what it is to overcome this feeling of going through different role, different parts. So how it becomes very real and very practical to all of us. With Muktaben, 90 years or more years old, and by the way, her birthday and mine, we share the same day. And so that we found out much later. And so the last birthday they celebrated, we don't celebrate birthdays in our family much, and especially for girls. And so, but they did it for her last birthday, and they had a good time. So 90 years is a long time, actually. Almost a whole century, 100 years in a way. And when she was born in a village, there weren't electricity, running water, aeroplane, railway, telephone, radio, television, all that. And now I was sharing other day that now because I saw her funeral live on FaceTime. And so what a transformation, what a change of technology, science. And then she did not go to school, but because of in order to read Baba's Murli, she learned Hindi. I don't know how she learned, I don't know how, but she could read Murli till last day by herself. And so she could read Gujarati and Hindi little bit, newspaper. And so how her interest in studying the Murli, how her interest in studying, she was reading Murli 3 times a day. And then again, technology that now we have our Om Shanti channel in India, the TV channel that you have a constant program for dadis and Jules and Murli. And so she would have that morning Murli, evening Dadi's class, and then she would read her own Murli. No matter who comes, the guest or everybody has to be quiet and let her watch Dadi's class. I would say, Dadi is not well, Ba. So I said, no, Dadi is well. She's giving class. I said, there's a recording. She said, no, Dadi is good. Dadi is giving class. Dadi is giving class. She's good. She's not sick. So relationship with her spiritual study, went to Madhuban every year, met Baba every year, and her renunciation for others, giving happiness, food, love. She didn't have to say much. You just sit with her and you feel the love and peace. That's why many Brahmins come to just see her. From here also, that Brahman would go, Mumbai especially, to just be with her for even a few minutes. And so the vibration within the pure self, no negativity, no criticism, just good feeling for everybody. So she absorbed Baba's knowledge. She was very good Bhagat, devotee. She did her tapasya, nirjala, fasting means no water fasting, 110, turning the rosary and all that, reading lots of scriptures, heard lots of scriptures. And when we came to Gyan, she went through again lots of scriptures and compare what is Baba telling and what the scriptures telling. And she told me that whatever Baba says is right. So believe it. She always tell me, believe it. I said, but I don't understand these points. She said, if you right, the point will change. And if you're wrong, you will understand the truth later. But accept what you understood and start living on it. She gave me very few teachings, but very important teachings in my life. There's certain system I didn't like in a Brahma Kumaris. She said, if you don't like it and if you are right, they are not good, they will change. And if you they were right, and then if you are wrong, you will learn and accept it. So do not give up because you don't like certain way they're doing it, but you keep doing what you like it and make your life worth living. And so it was very important teaching before I gave up because I couldn't fit in certain way, the way the sisters were living. Then she said, doesn't matter, but you do. If I would not have heard that, I would have not even accepted Brahma Kumari's lifestyle. And so very important touchings she would give, very important teachings, just one line, not big lectures like that. And so it's very fortunate to have a mother like that. She told me when I was very young, in our family, when you are 16, they find your boy and get you married. And my cousins and my sisters got married, and it was my turn. I say, oh my God, now what am I going to do? I don't want to get married. And but then she told me, no mother would say that. She didn't tell me my cousins or my sisters, but to me only. She said that, look, marriage is not what you see, because you get new clothing and jewelry, diamonds, gold, all, teenage girls has all the fondness of that. So she said this is just the external attraction. So don't get pulled by it. I can give you all that. You don't have to get married to get those. I mean, which mother would tell you such a thing? So she said, marriage is more than this. So be careful and study more, and you will see yourself. And that made me think again that for a physical attraction, I don't have to have. Baba gives me much more. So I'm again very grateful and fortunate to somebody, your mother, not somebody, but to guide you with the true path and true knowledge. But she could see I could do it. She didn't force any other sisters but me only. So because she could see my life, my sanskaras, that I could pull through, so she would not force me, but encourage me to live life like this. Brahma Kumari is like. And so all this is very important for all of us, that who you have in your life, what kind of personality is influencing you and guiding you. That is very important. And to live Baba's knowledge with that understanding, Baba's knowledge with that encouragement. And she was very fortunate, big family, lots of children, grandchildren, great grandchildren, fourth generation, and all that. And everybody, they come and see her, or they don't come and see her. Doesn't matter to her. If they come, they feel good. If they don't come, she won't feel bad either that they're not coming to see. They say they're busy, they have their own life, run around and children. So many cousins, so many aunties and uncles and their children and their children and their children. And so two big tree like that. And she came to America twice to see me. And so that was also big fortune to have a come out and from India, somebody who grew up and born in a very little village and came here and see how we do service, and all that. Service was um, her main interest. And she would carry flyers always in her handbag and give to taxi cab person or vegetable man or whoever she meets. She would give every day. She said, in America, you don't give flyers everywhere. You shy. I said. And so knowledge is not just to study like scriptures, but knowledge is to practice and live, share with others, give um, understanding, the and relating to your life and helping others that way, which is very important. Otherwise, they had a good life, the religious life, Brahman life, never ate outside, all the principles they were following. So nothing was lacking in that sense. But more than that, the understanding of soul, understanding of Supreme Soul, the life, the death, the upliftment, the new world, the golden age, all this is that became very real for her and accepted. And then she came, then my aunt came to Baba, and then another aunt came, and then my another cousin came, Manjuben, who is sitting here, came. I mean, so many family members also became or interested in knowledge this way. And so, but never forced to anybody that how you must take, you must understand. No, it's just by living example that we can study. So meditation, she never missed Amritvela, 4 o'clock meditation. I said, Ba, you never miss. She said, no, nowadays I can't because of old age and sickness and all medicines and all that. And I said, no, you're still in Baba's remembrance like that. And so to understand by example and by watching somebody in our life that way, it inspires you and giving you the strength. I do not remember any of, maybe I haven't lived with her enough, but any negative thing that that I remember, or she scolded me, or I have a bad time with mother, or nothing that I remember in there's a long life like that. So only love and only care. And she said, I wish you were with me when I leave my body, so you remind me, Shiv Baba. Everybody will not remind me because they're not following Baba. But I am glad that I was there 2 weeks back, and we had a good time together. And then my brothers and sisters, especially sister, that she reminded her Baba constantly. That way, even I wasn't there to remind her that when you leave body, you live in Baba's remembrance. So you become soul conscious. You go to Baba and you do not get trapped into attachment like that. That's the aim of Brahma Kumari, is to become free from ego, free from anger, free from attachment, and become free. Fly off. Whenever you have to, you fly off. So no bondage. So that is the aim for everybody's life. Somebody takes 90 years to live, and somebody just boom goes like that, and no sickness, nothing. So it's all up to individual karma account or with the body, which is very mysterious in that way. That what is my account with my body, what is my account with my relatives. So when occasion like this comes, then we think. Normally, every day we do not think all these things. But when this kind of somebody leaves the body, then those questions come. How am I going to live body? How am I? Baba often says, go to cemetery and give knowledge there, because that's the right mood people in to listen, that how, what is soul, what is body, what is life. I have to go one day like this. So have I done good karma or not good karma, like that? And so very few souls you remember that everybody, even somebody who is worse soul, when they leave body, the people talk good about that soul, that how good he or she was. But in Muktaben's case, I never heard anybody criticize her or like that. Everybody felt very good. So intentionally she did not do. Like we be nice around the Christmas time so we get better gift. Yeah. And so it is not that intentionally we do good, so people will say good thing about me, but you become naturally good. You become naturally yogi. You become naturally pure, naturally nice person. That it's not that people will talk good about you when you leave, but it's you feel good. You feel comfortable. You feel great. You feel happy. That's why we try to be good, not to impress others to be good. Yeah, that's a good way to do if you can't do other way, natural way. But then it is very important to be naturally good and naturally elevated, which Baba shows us the way how we feel all these things. And so wonderful life. They say that you live very great way and you left the body great way, Danya Jivan, Danya Mrityu, that you made your life very successful and you made your life very elevated and left the body. How long can you be in this body anyway? One day you have to leave. I was telling, she said, Ben, it hurts, this hurts, that. I said, how long did you use this motor car? So naturally it will make noise, it will hurt you. She say, yeah, that's true, So when we use this bodily motor car, so it's a great life that we are celebrating. We are somebody who lived very exemplary life. Then we are celebrating how age of 90 and living life full and have a big family, great family. They all loved her and took care of her and everything. And so what more do you expect from one's life? So we are very happy. I am very happy that I know somebody. When I left 2 weeks back, maybe more, 2.5 weeks back, I said, should I? Normally I stay 1 or 2 days with her. This time she said, you have to stay this time 1 week. I said, oh, well, okay, okay. According to drama, I couldn't find booking, and so I stayed with her more than a week time, and just sitting with her, and and then her health went down, and I thought I might not be able to leave, but she said, no, you go, you go. So she took me leave, and she gave me leave, and in the middle of the night, aeroplane always in odd hours. So she always stays up, and so she shook my hand, which she never does, and then looked in my eyes, and we knew we're not going to see her again. Was very clear message, very clear. And so, eternal relationship, the eternal bond, it doesn't end that way. And so you go on and on like that. And so we are very grateful to celebrate this, giving her peace, love, and care. And wish she has a journey, future journey. Om Shanti. So we're going to have offer Bhog now. That's our system, BK Brahman system. Our funeral was BK style, totally, even Lokik family, not BK, but they allowed her. So center sisters came, center brothers and sisters came, and they did it all BK style. And so it is our custom that we do not do all the Lokik Hindu Brahman way, but we do BK Brahman way, the system. We offer bhog, and so normally Baba's plate and then a departed soul plate. So that made in Baba's remembrance. And then we offer bhog, invocate the soul into subtle region. And then those who are first timer here do not know what we do. And so this is what we do, invocate soul in front of Baba, and Baba offers the soul, the departed soul, offer the food that way. And so, and then everybody shares that bhog. We call Brahma Bhojan. So in a Hindu system that they invite Brahmins to feed and relatives to feed, and then in a BK world we invite BKs to feed the Brahma Bhojan, because they are the true Brahmins and true pure people. And so that is also custom that we follow here that way. They are doing half of the ceremony done in Mumbai, where she lived, in their center, and then rest on the 13th day, that we believe that soul is around for 13 days and then goes on with the next life. And so we do rituals and all that, and so that is the custom. So now we offer bhog, and then we will immerse the soul in front of Baba and feed the soul. Om Shanti. आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं। वो पल की ना पल भर बंद मेरी, वो पल की ना पल भर बंद मेरी, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हो गई अपनी हाल ये नैना, बाबा आपकी रूहानी नजरों से, पा लिया है मुझे था जो पाना, ये आवाज निकले अंतर से। आप शक्ति यूं ही भरते रहो बाबा, आप शक्ति यूं ही भरते रहो बाबा, इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं, इस देह की दुनिया से उड़ जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। शुक्रिया आपका लाखों बाबा, आपने हमको दिल से अपना लिया, प्यास जन्मों की अब बुझ गई है, अपनी नजरों में हमको बता जो लिया। आप आके यूं ही मिलते रहो बाबा, आप आके यूं ही मिलते रहो बाबा, बनके जन्नत की खुशबू बिखर जाऊं, बनके जन्नत की खुशबू बिखर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा। हर कल्प यूं ही मिलते रहेंगे, प्रीत की डोरी ऐसी है बांधी, आपसे दूर ना रह सकेंगे, आए माया की कितनी भी आंधी। प्यार की वर्षा करते रहो बाबा, प्यार की वर्षा करते रहो बाबा, मैं स्नेह के मोती से भर जाऊं, मैं स्नेह के मोती से भर जाऊं। आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, आप दृष्टि यूं ही देते रहो बाबा, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं। वो पल की ना पल भर बंद मेरी, वो पल की ना पल भर बंद मेरी, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं। सुख सागर में गहरे उतर जाऊं, इन लहरों को दामन में भर जाऊं,
फिर तुझे घड़ियाल ये देता है मनादी, गर्दून घड़ी उम्र की एक और घटा दी। किसके लिए रुका है, किसके लिए रुकेगा, करना है जो भी कर ले, ये वक्त जा रहा है, ये वक्त जा रहा है। किसके लिए रुका है, किसके लिए रुकेगा, करना है जो भी कर ले, ये वक्त जा रहा है, ये वक्त जा रहा है। किसके लिए रुका है। पानी का बुलबुला है इंसान की जिंदगानी, दम भर का ये फसाना, पल भर की ये कहानी। हर सांस साथ अपने पैगाम ला रहा है, हर सांस साथ अपने पैगाम ला रहा है। करना है जो भी कर ले, ये वक्त जा रहा है, ये वक्त जा रहा है। किसके लिए रुका है।
Om Shanti. Baba gives comfort to the soul and the feeling of not meeting. Then Baba said, you are the one just said you meeting after 5,000 years, so don't feel that you're not going to meet. So that's the comfort to the heart. So many of you have, I'll be sharing Kanan. Many of you know her, met her, spend some time or just met her. So any of you right now like to share, you can in a few words, yeah? Then we will, yes, the brother have a little poem too. He wrote for Baba, so he will share, yeah, the poem. Have a seat. You introduce yourself, please. Sukanya bit.
Yes, my name is Bakar Rizvi and Dr. Jiji Bhai Patel and Sister Hima has been asking me to write a poem in
योगी
Urdu
सबने मिक्स करना है
plus Hindi.
बाकी थाली
And so I wrote one, and Brother Jonathan heard that on Thursday and invited me to read that poem today. My father used to be a poet in India in 1920 and onward until he passed away in 1959. So I think I inherited some of the genes. And I also translated into English as I read in Urdu. So
You wrote in Urdu?
yes. We were listening to Muhammad Rafi, that was kind of 90% Urdu.
Yeah, right.
And earlier was 50-50.
Mm-hmm.
So I did 50-50. परवर दिगारे नूर मेरे दिल में नूर दे. Noor is an Arabic word and also Persian word, means divine light. Very ancient. Noor. परवर दिगारे नूर मेरे दिल में नूर दे, बाबा मेरे दिमाग में अपना सुरूर दे. परवर दिगारे नूर मेरे दिल में नूर दे, बाबा मेरे दिमाग में अपना सुरूर दे. Meaning, O divine light, creator, enlighten my heart. O divine light, creator, enlighten my heart. Baba, make my mind feel good with your thought. परवरदिगारे नूर मेरे दिल में नूर दे, बाबा मेरे दिमाग में अपना सुरूर दे. तारीफ तेरी कैसे कहूं, तारीफ तेरी कैसे करूं वो शऊर दे. ए बाप दादा मुझको जुबां पर उबूर दे, ए बाप दादा मुझको जुबां पर उबूर दे. हाउ कैन आई प्रेज यू, गिव मी दैट विजडम. ओ बाबा, ओ बाप दादा, गिव मी द कमांड ओवर द लैंग्वेज. आई एम आस्किंग, आई एम प्रेइंग. बाबा तू ही तो मरकज़े सब्रो करार है, बाबा तू ही तो मरकज़े सब्रो करार है. बाबा चमन में तेरे हमेशा बहार है. बाबा तू ही तो मरकज़े सब्रो करार है, बाबा चमन में तेरे हमेशा बहार है. बाबा, you and only you are the central point of patience and comfort. Baba, in your garden there is always a spring season. Meaning, Baba chaman mein tere hamesha bahar hai. Baba, in your garden there is always a spring season. तेरी मोहब्बतों को कहूं ओम शांति, तेरी मोहब्बतों को कहूं ओम शांति. मैं तेरी शफकतों को कहूं ओम शांति, मैं तेरी मोहब्बतों को कहूं ओम शांति, मैं तेरी शफकतों को कहूं ओम शांति. I say to your affection ओम शांति. I say to your paternal hand on our heads ओम शांति. That's what it means. Translation wise, तेरी मोहब्बतों को कहूं ओम शांति, मैं तेरी शफकतों को कहूं ओम शांति. तेरी इनायतों को कहूं ओम शांति, तेरी इनायतों को कहूं ओम शांति. तेरी करामतों को कहूं ओम शांति, तेरी इनायतों को कहूं ओम शांति. तेरी करामतों को कहूं ओम शांति. I say to your blessings ओम शांति. I say to your miracles ओम शांति. That's what it means. सपनों में आओ ना कभी औलाद के बाबा, सपनों में आओ ना कभी औलाद के बाबा. मन में जले हैं दीप तेरी याद के बाबा. सपनों में आओ ना कभी औलाद के बाबा, मन में जले हैं दीप तेरी याद के बाबा. In your children's dreams, why don't you reveal yourself, Baba? Candles of your memories are lit in their hearts, Baba. सर चश्मे हयात है बाबा की मोहब्बत, सर चश्मे हयात है बाबा की मोहब्बत. सौगात की एक बात है बाबा की मोहब्बत, सर चश्मे हयात है बाबा की मोहब्बत. सौगात की एक बात है बाबा की मोहब्बत. फ्रॉम द माउंटेन्स टॉप The fountain of life is Baba's love. From the mountain's top, the fountain of life is Baba's love. From hundreds of words, one word in a nutshell is Baba's love. सुबह शाम और दिन रात है बाबा की मोहब्बत, बच्चों के साथ साथ है बाबा की मोहब्बत. सरचश्मे हयात है बाबा की मोहब्बत, सौबात की एक बात है बाबा की मोहब्बत. सुबह शाम और दिन रात है बाबा की मोहब्बत, बच्चों के साथ साथ है बाबा की मोहब्बत. Morning, evening, day or night is Baba's love. Always with the children of the universe is Baba's love. That's the translation. इसके बिना जमीन नहीं आसमान नहीं, Baba's love. इसके बिना, इसके बगैर, इसके बिना जमीन नहीं आसमान नहीं, बाबा की मोहब्बत मेरा वहमो गुमा नहीं. इसके बिना जमीन नहीं आसमान नहीं, बाबा की मोहब्बत मेरा वहमो गुमा नहीं. Without this love, there is no earth, there is no heaven. Baba's love is not a mirage. The Baba's love is not a mirage in a desert of sand. And आखिरी 610 is a construction in Urdu, 4 line, 2 line, 4 line, 2 line, 4 line, 2 line. So they rhyme like that. सूरज में रोशनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. The last one is सूरज में रोशनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है, दुनिया में जिंदगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. सूरज में रोशनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है, दुनिया में जिंदगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. Illumination in sun is because of Almighty Baba. Livelihood of planet Earth is because of Almighty Baba. सूरज में रोशनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है, दुनिया में जिंदगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. चंदा में चांदनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. चंदा में चांदनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है, फूलों में ताजगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. चंदा में चांदनी मेरे बाबा के दम से है, फूलों में ताजगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. फूलों में ताजगी मेरे बाबा के दम से है. Fluorescence in moon is because of Almighty Baba. Fluorescence in moon is because of Almighty Baba. Freshness and fragrance in flowers is because of Almighty Baba. आंखें भी नहीं, दिल भी नहीं इख्तियार में. लास्ट शेयर. आंखें भी नहीं, दिल भी नहीं इख्तियार में, रहता हूं झूम झूम के बाबा के प्यार में. आंखें भी नहीं, दिल भी नहीं इख्तियार में, रहता हूं झूम झूम के बाबा के प्यार में. My heart, my eyes are not under my control. My heart, my eyes are not under my control. I stay intoxicated from joy because of Baba's love.
I'm looking for Manju Ben. Is she here? She's outside. Okay, so anybody else that who has met and known Muktaben that would like to share? Eben?
I want to get everyone's picture first. Because then she can send. God, I can't fit everybody in here. Thank you. Om Shanti. So, yeah. Oh, okay. You should have. Okay. Not waiting for lunch. Thank you for coming. The first time I met Muktaben was here in San Francisco. We had just moved into the house. I guess it was 86? 86 she came. And she was quite vibrant and didn't know any English, and I didn't know any Hindi, but it didn't matter. And I really felt like she was, her presence, and perhaps because she was in the company of Dadi Prakashmani a lot. For those of you who have met Muktaben, she reminded me of Dadi Prakashmani. The way, her demeanor, how she held herself.
um, I really felt a sense of purity from her. It was a comfort to be in her company, and that's why I put her on the level of a Dadi, because when you're in the Dadi's presence, you feel like everything's right with the world. And so I'd like to give her a name of Jivan Muktaben.
Sure. She
And
is Jivan Muktaben.
well, now, yeah. So I couldn't praise enough in the sense of her qualities, and I've always thought she was great, but you know, I didn't know if it was just me or what. But and I even one year went to just go see her. Even I wasn't traveling with Chandruben, and Chandruben goes, "You want to go? Why?" And I go, "Well, because I want to go see Muktaben." And so I pals around with Koki Ben, so I've always felt that it was another little haven there. Even though you might think it's a domestic setting, when you go into the home there, it felt very pure, very powerful, like Baba's center feeling. Om Shanti.
I think one thing you forget, when Muktaben was here, and I think Chandru and myself, we went somewhere, and then Muktaben don't know English, Elizabeth Ben doesn't know Gujarati, so how to communicate? And remember that part? Something, and like, you know, she wanted to say half thing. So how to say in that language? So she says, you know, like other Kumari. Other Kumari means like half Kumari. So Elizabeth was just giving the indication other, and she don't understand what other is like, because she's saying. And then afterwards, because of, you know, our Brahmin language is such a beautiful language from the heart, and they understand each other. So that was really beautiful things, that how you can, you know, like language is not, like word is not important, but the feelings, the way you express. And last couple of years, Baba was saying that, you know, that everybody's tired to listening, or listening the knowledge. So how you can reveal? So Baba gave us everybody that keep your face cheerful. And this picture, what Muktaba has, that is a natural. She's not smiling, but that was her natural face. And that was really, I admire, appreciate every time, that how you can keep your face natural nature. So then you don't have to really pretend that you are happy or you are not happy. And it was really fortune that to know the Muktaba is Ba means the mother. And when the mother, like really she is a mother. It's not like when Chandruben comes and she have extra love, and when I go it's not. But same amount of love she was sharing with me also whenever I met her and when she came here. So it was really nice to see that what Baba taught us, how naturally she has all these qualities and virtue. And the last when we met, and she says that let's we can read the Murli. So I noticed that not a single day she was like, especially in the morning. Otherwise he said, let's, whenever time I can read. But no, she was so accurate, and was really seeing that at this age also, she never lost her intoxication. So, you know, that was a very great inspiration to learn from her. Om Shanti.
You saw her, ne? This year? Yeah. You
Yeah, I met.
Yeah. Yeah.
ओम शांति। हमारी माता जी, हमारी फैमिली हमको बड़ा किया, बोला से नहीं। शादी किया, बड़ा किया। अभी हम गए थे तो माता जी बोली, पैर पड़ो, मैं आशीर्वाद देती हूँ। वैसे हाँ,
Although they are cousins, the one who really raised them and got them, got her married was Muktaben, the one she see there. This time when she went to visit her, she says, usually it's not a custom within the BK to touch the feet. But she said this time, she said, you can touch the feet, I'll give you the blessing.
और ज्ञान में जब भी हम पहले शुरू में चलते थे तो हमें इतना प्यार से ले जाती थी सेंटर कोलाबा में, गामदेवी में, इतना प्यार से उसने चलना सिखाया ज्ञान में हमें.
So from the very beginning of Gyan, Muktaben would take Manjuben to the centers, to different centers, and taught her how to walk in the spiritual path.
और माता जी जब भी बाबा थे उसी टाइम, जब भी बाबा को ज्ञान यज्ञ में तन मन और धन की जरूरत थी, उसी टाइम माता जी ने तन मन और धन सब समर्पण किया, पूरी लाइफ सेंटर में सेवा किया, कभी मुरली, कभी 4 बजे का योग मिस नहीं किया.
So at the time, now the BKs have become very big and famous, and we've got thousands of centers and hundreds of thousands, millions of followers. But that time when Brahma Kumari was very small, when Baba really needed that help of body, mind, and wealth, she was there for Baba. And then not only is her support, but her personal practice of waking up, not missing a single day of 4 o'clock Amritvela meditation, and not missing a day of murli.
डेली 3 टाइम मुरली पढ़ी, चश्मा लगा के 3 टाइम, और दादी का सुने, टीवी में देखे हमेशा.
So her daily thing, her schedule was reading the murli thrice a day, and when she's not reading the murli, she'd be sitting and watching TV. And Dadi comes, there's a particular channel that they play BK programs, so she watches that all the day. And she says that she can't really see clearly, but she puts on glasses and reads the murli.
अभी 1 महीने पहले हम आए उसको मिल के, तो छोटी बहन को बोले, बहन को खिलाया, बहन को दिया साथ में, बहन को सब किया, इतना प्यार से हमें रखते थे. और अभी वो बाबा की गोद में चली गई शांति से. ओम शांति.
She was saying the last time she visited, that she was so much paying attention to detail, that making sure that she's eaten, she has had all her needs taken care of, she's slept well, and she's done so, given her so much love, and now she's gone and is now peacefully sleeping with Baba in Baba's lap.
Om Shanti. I have to say something about Muktaben. Because when I go to Bombay and Chandru invites me to her house, the expectation I would have is to see Muktaben. There was a certain gleam in her eyes whenever I look at her. She doesn't have to say anything. And I'm also I feel very good when I go to their house because I feel like I'm part of the family. Like when the cousins and brothers come in and they swing in that swing in the living room, it's just a joy to see the whole family together. And oh yeah, they have swings inside the living room of houses.
Gujarati houses are swing.
Yeah. So that's like their living couch, but it's
No, it's in
no,
the
it's a
living
nice,
room.
it's a nice swing,
It's hung from the ceiling.
like varnish wood made of. In a way, yeah. And I also felt privileged that Chandru would allow me to stay in the house because there was one time that I think I was traveling on my own that I had to stay overnight. And I think after my rest in the afternoon, I walked into the living room and there was nobody there except Muktaben. And she was reading her murli. And so it was very quiet, but the vibration in that room, it made me just sit down by the couch and she was beside me. There was no spoken words. I just sat with her and
kind of went on automatic meditation. And I can never forget that time. No words spoken, but everything was alive in that room. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Muktaben.
Thank you.
Om Shanti. From time to time, we would go to Muktaben's place. Chandru would take us there, either going to Madhavan or coming back, and it was the building didn't look so good outside, but when you get inside, it's completely neat and arranged like a proper mother would arrange the place, and she was always very, very stable and happy and peaceful, and a very gracious mother. She always had a full course meal for us, and so I had my plate there, and she would put stuff on it, and I'd say, "That's enough," and she'd keep piling it on. So, yeah, I had a very good time there every time I went. Om Shanti.
She remembers you and Mario too, yeah. And Elizabeth, of course, even. Okay, so we have a meditation now, short meditation, and Elizabeth Ben will sing a song, and then you will be given your Brahma Bhojan in your hand. So first you will come to receive the toli, and then as usual with your plate, come back downstairs. We have no place right now. So, did you all like Baba's house painted? No, nobody noticed? Yeah. Yeah. It took a little longer than we expected, but it's after 25 years we got it painted with everyone's cooperation. Yeah. Brothers worked so hard, made 50 windows. How many windows, Gordon Bhai, Mohan Bhai? They're not count. All the windows are now repaired, renewed, the new one put, and all that. So maintenance needed. Okay, so let's have a meditation and then have a song. Yeah.
So we'll sit comfortably. I'll say a few guided words with the music. And with our gratitude and appreciation for Baba's foundation souls who were instrumental in the right time and understood the unlimited service that was at hand at a time when service was very incognito. And appreciating the soul that was pulled by Baba's light and might to be an instrument for many, including all of us here in this room. A legacy begins with the seed. And how fortunate we are to be an expression of a seed so pure, sincere, honest, and real. Who could want for anything more? Home is where the heart is, and we are in Baba's heart. On Muktaben, we extend our love to you, and we feel your kind embrace through the drishti of Baba's remembrance. May we continue to give that same divine drishti, that twinkle of God's love, God's power, and may many more souls continue to benefit from such grace of Baba. And we fill ourselves with that pure light. Not only here, not only in that supreme abode, but to the whole world. This is what heaven's made of. May every soul have the fortune of such divine light and insight, power, and love. To feel the protection of Baba. And to know that there is a divine plan and that everything is happening just as it should, and preparing us for a great task. And all we have to do is remember you and allow you to shine through my life. Thank you, Baba. And thanks to your instrument, Muktaben. And thanks to all of those who were touched by that light. Om Shanti. परमेश्वर रखवाला तेरा, परमेश्वर रखवाला, वो ही माता वो ही पिता है, वो ही माता वो ही पिता है, मैंने तो बस पाया परमेश्वर रखवाला तेरा, परमेश्वर रखवाला। सुख सपने साकार हुए, सुख सपने साकार हुए, जब मैंने तुझको पाया, तीन लोक का साही तेरे सर पर रखे साया, तू मेरा नंदा मन मोहन, तू मेरा नंदा मन मोहन, तू मेरा नंद लाला, परमेश्वर रखवाला तेरा, परमेश्वर रखवाला। जिस दाता की दीन है तू, जिस दाता की दीन है तू, उस पर ममता बलिहारी, निस दिन महके लहके तेरे जीवन की फुलवारी, हंसता बसता देख के तुझको, हंसता बसता देख के तुझको, जो मैं मन मतवारा, परमेश्वर रखवाला तेरा, परमेश्वर रखवाला, परमेश्वर रखवाला तेरा, परमेश्वर रखवाला. And everyone can join me in Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti. 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 Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है. Om Shanti Om. This sound is a special sound. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. All sing out the sound Om Shanti throughout the earth and sky. Throughout the earth and sky. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti से हमको चाहिए आओ धरती व्योम आओ धरती व्योम Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti की शक्ति से पत्थर भी होता मोम ये ध्वनि मंगल ध्वनि है Om Shanti Om. Everyone. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti Om. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti Om. I'm a peaceful soul. Om Shanti. Shanti, Shanti,
Om Shanti. I wanted to thank you, all of you, to came and give, send off to Muktaben's soul in Baba's lap and give her peace and comfort, and her next journey be even greater. Became now advanced party for golden age, became ancestor, giving us blessings from up above. So you will receive Toli and blessings and then your meal. Om Shanti, thank you. Thank you for coming. Yeah.
has turned my world around. I know what they mean by your feet have left the ground. I'm moving away from uncertainty. I trust in the moment, 'cause I am flying free on the wings of peace. Flying on wings of peace. The lonely asylum is now a world of sound. Whatever escaped you is now inside your hand. I follow the river down to the sea and trust in the knowledge that I am flying free on the wings of peace. Flying on wings of peace. The world is a kiss that savored all myth. You don't have to dream about it, no, no. What you're clinging to is an old attitude, and you can live without it. Da, 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 da. I follow the river down to the sea and trust in the moment, 'cause I am flying free on the wings of peace. I'm flying free on the wings of your peace. Flying free, flying on wings of 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 peace. Yeah. Journey awakens within when songs of remembrance begin. The child of the Father is lost in the ocean of love, holding the hand of the guide through the path of confusion inside. Tears become pearls in the silence and passing of time. Song of remembrance is sung in unlimited rhyme. The song of remembrance is sung in unlimited rhyme. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. eyes reflect the secrets within you reject. A hat of some status disguising the kingdom of light. The room of your heart you vacate when the hotel of sorrows your fate. Locked in a jungle of questions with fortune of hell. The strings of attachment draw masters right under the spell. The strings of attachment draw masters right under the spell. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Wearing the armor of light, with the weapons of knowledge to fight. The battle within against weakness is fought in the mind. The gods of attention await. The last bugle's blown at the gate. And spiritual warriors with hearts full of courage won't hide. Your guaranteed victories tribute with God by your side. Your guaranteed victories tribute with God by your side. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. Dance away in your heart. Dance away to the beautiful music you wanted to play. From a world of sorrow, chasing after shells, where the power to fly within no longer dwells. Hungry for love, the shadow cast its dark, as the burning light inside itself has lost its spark. The foam of destroyers from within changes us from spirit into skin. The face in the mirror has no crown of light. The inner eye of a love deceived has lost its sight. True hearts, we can never be apart. I don't want it any other way. Sweet song, soundless chant that lingers on. A fire of love creates the golden day. True heart, the art of dancing in the mind. As the silent mantra once again we find, like a shadow lifted from our very soul, as the link of love begins to take control. The mirror of illusion is no more.